a lot of fans or a lot of family members of Yusuf, they were skeptical. They were asking Yusuf, like, "Are you still Muslim?" Like, what kind of question is that?
Yeah.
Like, is Islam like something that just goes in and out? You know, like.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum Adumi gang, this is Adam Saleh and I am back with another video. Thank you guys so much for pulling up every single time I upload. Seriously, it has been a wild last few days because me, Slim, Fousey, we went to Kenya with the Muslims of the world. I am so tired. I'm probably gonna go to sleep today all day so I can just rejuvenate myself and be ready for the end of the year because 2021 is about to be a wild year, inshallah. We ended it with one of our secret projects, as we told you guys, a life-changing project. Me and Slim, we did a 1-hour podcast on everything that went on in Kenya with our life-changing project. So if you guys want to check it out, you can go listen to it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Our podcast is called Socially Profiled. But for this video, I wanted to dedicate it to one of my brothers, someone that I can call a close friend of mine. He helps me and I help him. He goes by the name of Yusuf Saleh Arakat, aka Fousey. Fousey has been going through so much the last few years because a lot of people in the Muslim community were just bashing him and telling him he isn't Muslim, and that kind of made him walk away and not mention Islam anymore, when Islam has a lot to do with me, Slim, and Fousey. We are Muslim and we do YouTube, so it's like a way of life for us. Being Muslim is a way of life. So the fact that the Muslim community outbeat Yusuf and made him not want to mention Islam for 4 years, and until this week he finally spoke about being Muslim and his faith, man. Seriously, we need to guide him to the right path instead of scaring him and pushing him away. A lot of us have our paths. I have my path. Slim has his path. You guys have your paths. We all have different sins and different paths. So what I am saying is you shouldn't bash anyone on their religion, because on the day of judgment, Allah will see. Even if you guys write a messed up comment, a messed up tweet, or you guys bash anybody on Instagram thinking that we're not going to see it because we have so many followers, trust me, we do see all your messages. And on the day of judgment, if you guys bash Yusuf, let's say for example, Allah will not be happy with that, because that can be a cause of Yusuf running away from Islam. I am so proud of Yusuf that he has finally mentioned being Muslim on his YouTube channel, on his Instagram, and he is becoming happier day by day, inshallah. I feel like this is what he needed, a life-changing project, and his brothers in Islam to just be around him and show him that real love. So I decided to put a part of the podcast because I really want you guys to listen to this whole podcast. Do me game, make sure you guys enjoy this video. Show some love to Yusuf. This is his Instagram right here. I'd rather him see a lot of positive stuff, man. The kids are just here, so I'm yeah, enjoying. Why is everyone in here? Oh my god, what's thumbs up? Yusuf, Fousey, we love you so much.
Fousey, we love you.
We love you so much. Muslim loves you so much. Enjoy this video. I'll see you guys. Love.
Bye.
It honestly gives me a purpose, you know. It gives me more of a purpose in life, you know, to give back, you know. This is something like I love to do, you know. It's eye-opening for me every single time. It woke me up spiritually, you know, like this trip, it woke me up spiritually. And I was blessed to do it with the best group of people. Like, well, I feel like Allah like brought us all together to do this powerful act, you know.
Don't you notice, like, the group that we were with, like all of us together, at one point none of us were talking to each other. Like with Fousey, we were not. At one point we had like beef a little bit. With J Dean, we kind of like weren't talking to each other. We had like, not like beef, but like we're just distance from each other.
Yeah. And
now we were together, you know what I'm saying? And we also had a mufti with us who educated us on a lot of stuff, man.
He was the spiritual guide of the trip. Mufti held like I love that dude. I love that dude. He's such a cool guy, man. We're gonna have him on the podcast soon.
Oh, he's gonna be on our podcast.
He's gonna be on the podcast next week episode. I can't wait to have him. He's such a bro, like
intelligent.
He's very intelligent. He's wise with the words, and like he helped us out a lot on this trip. Everybody. I feel like Fousey too, like as well. Like Fousey during that trip.
With Fousey, I feel like this changes life. This trip, going to Kenya and helping the people of Wajir, you know, get their ability to hear again and see again, I feel like it changed his life. And I've seen a lot of people talking about it, and we've spoken to him in person, and he seriously said, you know, he kept saying like, oh, Adam, you're the one who wanted me to come. You're the one who suggested me to come. Muslims of the world, they're the one who brought me here. But what got him here was his mom's du'as.
Wow,
that's what he said. His mom's du'as.
That was powerful. That was super powerful.
Honestly,
Wallah.
the mother's du'as is so powerful. You know, it could mother's du'as. I feel like mom's du'as is what protects me. You know, and your mom's du'as is what protects you.
Same.
You know, the du'a of a mother is what can take you to Jannah. Honestly, that's how I feel like. Your mom's du'as is what can take you to Jannah. So when Yusuf said that, I was like, wow, like his mother's dad literally got accepted. He was there because one thing about Yusuf, one thing about Fousey, and I'm gonna say this to our listeners, to our viewers who are watching. One thing about Yusuf, he's a very nice guy. He's so nice, has a kind heart. He's been through so much. But one thing is, he reads so much comments, reads so much tweets, and if he sees anyone saying something like, "Oh, you have tattoos, you're haram. Oh, you did this, that's haram." Like he starts becoming like, "All right, let me get away." Like you know what I'm saying? He needs someone to keep him. He needed the brothers. He needed me, Slim, J Dean, Tone Trump, Mufti, Sajjad. He needed all of us to, like, you know, to show him that they don't mean nothing. Those people that are saying that, they're just behind a computer, just talking. You know, there's.
I mean,
behind a computer talking.
I understand him at times because like the Muslim community could be very, very toxic, and we all know
I don't even. You know what?
It could be very toxic.
No. At this point, it's not even about the Muslim community. Screw the Muslim community being toxic or anything like that. You know, this is just more about just making sure you're on your faith. You know, Allah's mercy is way more important than the Muslim community being toxic. You know? Allah's mercy is way more important than that. Think about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about that.
That's right, bro.
Screw the community being toxic. It's always going to be toxic regardless. You got to remember Allah's mercy. He will definitely forgive you. With Yusuf, he just becomes like, sometimes it can get to him when people read that. So he just needed brothers, you know, brothers in Islam to be around him. And he also needed that experience to go there and see people, you know, have like hear for the first time, see for the first time. So when he's seen that, and a lot of people, what I noticed, a lot of fans or a lot of family members of Yusuf, they were skeptical. They were asking Yusuf, like, "Are you still Muslim?" Like, what kind of question is that? Yeah. Like, is Islam like something that just goes in and out? You know, like it's not something that goes in and out. You can't just say that.
That's a really weird question. But
yes,
thing is, he never spoke about, like, you know, being a Muslim in a long time. He recently made a video about it, and honestly, I give him a lot of props because it takes a lot of guts to open up about, you know, like his spiritual, his faith in Islam and how his up and downs. Like, that's not like a lot of Muslims won't talk about that publicly. Yep. You know, and the fact that he spoke about it on a public platform, it was so deep, and the way he worded everything was so beautiful, man. And he said in the end, like, you know, like how you suggested to bring him on the trip. He's like, but I feel like it was my mother's du'as that made me come on the trip. And it was just beautiful, bro. Like, just watching his whole spiritual journey, like it is honestly like just. It's so emotional, honestly. Yeah. I'm so happy for him, you know. And at times, like, the thing is, he's in LA, you know, and it's easy to get pushed away from your deen when you live in LA, you know, the city. Well, you know, like it's Sin City, I would say, you know. Yeah. But it's easy. But when you surround yourself with Muslim brothers and sisters, like it's not. They'll bring you closer to your faith. Yeah,
and it's not just bring closer to faith. We also have an amazing time. You know, everyone is your brother there, your sister there. It's an amazing time. We're playing, you know, games like, you know, just regular, like the catchphrase game that we play with Yasmin. Remember we played psychology. Like, we're just playing games in between.
Psychiatrist.
You know,
it's psychology.
We just had laughs, amazing laughs. I've never seen Yusuf laugh like that. So the fact that I saw him, you know, finally come out on YouTube and talk about Islam again, and he's a Muslim, you know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people go through the same thing he's going through.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah.
So I feel like this is a life-changing project, not just for the people of Wajir, but also for us. You know, I know a lot of people are saying, you know, oh, we're helping these people Wajir, but these people in Wajir, they are helping us.
100%.
They're helping all of us. They helped me. They helped you. They helped Yusuf. They helped J Dean. They helped all of us. They helped all of us so much.
This is a dope quote I learned from Mufti Rafiq. He's like, we came to help these brothers and sisters help and see. He's like, but thing is, they helped us see. They helped us see clearly.
Wow,
you know, like he's like they say,
Mufti Slim.
No, that's what Mufti Rafiq said. He's like, yo, like they say, seeing is done with the heart. Seeing is done with the eyes, done with the ears, but no, it's done with the heart. You know what I mean?
Wow,
so like, it was just beautiful. Like, cause we're going away to a small Wajir, a small village in Kenya, to help people see and hear. But honestly, they helped us spiritually. They helped us build our agenda in the future. You know, like, and that's more important. Honestly, that's way more important. And seeing how strong their faith is was so like it's so inspiring, yo. It's so beautiful because they don't have nothing and they're so strong.
Girl, you know you cold. Why you leave my heart on freeze? You kept me warm like summer. Soon as I fall, you leave. Maybe it's just a dream. And when I blink, I see the one I'm made for, the one that's made for me. I wanna rush things with you. Girl, it's true, I've been searching high and low.